Hey, Pastor Scott here again with you, and thank you for coming on to this next part in this important step, getting to know our church a little bit better. And now I want to talk about the culture of new beginnings. You know, you think of culture and you hear that word a lot of times, and it can mean a lot of things. And often it means how you dress, how you talk, and those type of things. We're not too concerned about that. We're concerned about what's a little bit deeper. And so our culture at our church, here's some of the things that we're about, we want to be about. We want to be a place that is welcoming. When people come in that maybe they haven't been to church for a long time, or maybe they just come out of a rough season, maybe they've never been to church before, and they have some preconceived notions about what church is. We want to be welcoming, and I hope that you felt that when you came in to the doors of New Beginnings Church, that you were just welcomed. And the next thing is, we want to be a church that is sharing. We want to be sharing the good news that God's given us. We want to share, we want to give our time, our talents, and our resources. We want to use everything that we have so that we can get the message of the good news of Jesus Christ to as many people as we can right here in the valley. We want to do that. That's who we want to be. And the last thing is, we really want to be a church that is serving. We don't want to just know a bunch of things about God, but we want to live out our faith in an active way where people really get to see that. And then the Bible tells they get to glorify our Father in heaven because we are outwardly living this internal change that God has done in our lives. And I think one of the stories that really illustrates this, and I just love this, where Jesus is passing through and he's on this journey. You know, he's doing ministry and he has the disciples. And in John chapter 4, he gets to this place and has to go through Samaria. But in fact, normally, what they would do, they would go around Samaria. Because Samaria was sort of the outsiders. Samaria was a place that you just didn't go in there. That was the wrong side of the town. You don't want to go in there. But Jesus intentionally went through there. And when he went through, he met this woman that had broken relationships, broken sexuality, broken theology, like she believed some wrong things about God. His disciples kind of disregarded her. Like, why is Jesus talking to her? But that was because Jesus wanted to embody all those things, and he wanted her to have the good news that we have. And so that's the type of church we want to be. We want to be welcoming, we want to be sharing, and we want to be serving.